I guess I just got carried away, sir. I hope you don't mind.
No, it's all right.
These shoes, sir, they're really terrific. Now I know why Lieutenant Lucerne, he always looks so tall.
Yes, well, I would appreciate a certain amount of discretion in that matter, Lieutenant. Public image, you know.
Oh, right, sir. Oh, well, you don't have to worry about a thing, sir. As far as I'm concerned, you're 4 inches taller than I am, and that's the end of it.
Thank you, Lieutenant Columbo.
My pleasure, Lieutenant Lucerne. Sir, I got the second lab report on the mask, so I hurried right over.
Yes.
It turns out that it probably isn't a woman, sir. You see, it was actor's makeup. Not the kind of makeup that women use in the street. Pancake.
Women very often use a brand of makeup that's made up for actors, like Pancake. I, for example, use precisely that product myself.
Yes, sir, I know.
Yes, I'm sure you do by now.
No, but the point here is something else, sir. You see, the lab found traces of 4 different shades of makeup on that mask. And women, you know, they don't usually change shades that much. So, in the light of that, sir, I got to thinking.
Where did it lead you to this time?
I guess, sir.
Professional makeup man?
Right, sir.
And then to my makeup table?
Oh, no, sir, no, sir. No, I only came here to see you. Honest, I was just fooling around with the shoes just to pass the time for something to do until you came in. No, I didn't look at another thing while I was here.
That means you didn't have to. You already know something. Where did you look?
Yes, sir. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Studio wardrobe department.
You got it in one, sir. That's absolutely amazing. You're right. The Parker and the ski mask. That's where they both came from.
And the gun?
Oh, come on, sir. You're putting me on. You know that guns don't come from the wardrobe department.
Of course. How stupid of me.
No, that's the prop department, sir. Not the wardrobe department. How does a smart man like Lieutenant Lucerne make a mistake like that?
Because you're not talking to Lieutenant Lucerne at the moment, are you, Lieutenant? You're talking to Ward Fowler.
Well, what's the difference, sir?
The difference is Ward Fowler is under suspicion of murder. And a man under that kind of threat is apt to make mistakes. He's apt to get rattled.
Well, whoever said anything about Ward Fowler being under suspicion of murder?
Lieutenant Lucerne did.
He did? Well, how did he come to that conclusion, sir?
He had to face the same fact you did.
What fact is that, sir?
There are only 4 people who could have murdered Claire.
You mean the 4 people who knew where Claire Daly was going to be that night?
Exactly, and only one of those is instantly associated with makeup, wardrobe, and props.
Well, now, let's see. Mrs. Daly took the call from her secretary in your dressing room when she said that she was going to Oh, what's his name, sir? Tony's. You know Tony, sir. He's the one who,
If you tell me that one more time, I'm going to kill myself.
Sorry, sir. Have I said that before? So the number of people who knew where Claire Daly was going to be that night. Her secretary, Mr. Sid Daly, Mark.
I'm curious as to how Mark knew.
Well, sir, Mark offered to bring her a cheeseburger. And she told her secretary to tell him that she not only didn't want to go for, she didn't want a cheeseburger either, and that she was going to get a sandwich over at Tony's. And she said to tell her husband the same thing.
I see.
Well, no, you don't, sir. I mean, you must have seen before. Because you were in the room when she took the call, weren't you? She made it from this dressing room.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not in the habit of listening to other people's telephone calls. I didn't know that Claire was going to Tony's.
You didn't, sir?
Absolutely not, Lieutenant.
Then how did you know, sir, that there were only 4 people who knew where Claire Daly was going to be that night, and how did you know that you were one of them?
The same way you did. I asked Claire's secretary, and she informed me that the call was made from my room.
You did, sir?
Oh, yes, I did, Lieutenant.
Oh, that's very good, sir.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I believe you meant that.
Oh, I did, sir.
I'd say we make a rather good team, don't you?
Yeah, sort of like Sherlock Holmes and Watson, sir.
No. More like Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes.
Well, what I mean, sir, is the way I see it, I'm working with the highest paid detective in the world.
It's not as high as it sounds. Not when you have to pay out as much as I do.
Well, I gotta get to work on Sid Daly. Boy, it's hard to find someone in Rome, sir.
Yes, I imagine. But his story has to be checked out just like anybody else's.
Oh, by the way, sir, did I mention that we found the gun in the prop department?
No, what you said was that was where you were going to look for one.
Oh, that's right, sir. Right. And you didn't want to jump to conclusions.
No good detective should. Was there anything on the gun?
Anything like what, sir?
Fingerprints, what else?
Oh, right. No, I don't think so, sir. The lab is still running tests. By the way, sir, why do you think he put the gun back and threw away everything else?
Perhaps because he didn't have time to get rid of the gun safely. Guns are very easy to trace. And the prop room may have seemed the safest place to him.
I think you hit it again, sir.
Ready when you are, Mr. Fowler.
Be right there.
Oh, sir, if you didn't think I was going to be in the way, I would love to.
Oh, not at all. Be my guest.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Excuse me, sir. I don't want to appear grabby. Do you think I could have one of these, sir?
Certainly, as many as you want. It's the usual publicity nonsense. Ward follow this, ward follow that. Nothing.
Nothing to you, sir, but to my wife. Boy, she's going to be tickled pink. Just one more thing.